What's up, guys? This is Crazed, and welcome to Season 1, Episode number 3 of my Manager Mode career. At the start of this episode, you can see there that we've had a scout report come in, and we found quite a decent 14-year-old player there. He's got potential of 55 to 79. Bear in mind, my scout is only a 1-star scout in both sides of it, so he's not very good at the moment. I was going to sign him into the team, into the youth team, and let him obviously develop there and obviously release him further down the line. Then I realised 20,000 is probably quite a lot for me. I don't really have that kind of money to blow at the moment, so I decided just to skate him further. I rejected the other guy there, sent him back. He wasn't really what I was looking for, and we jump into our very first league game, and we're against Preston North End, and I was quite a bit nervous, if I'm honest. I've never really played too much with these lower league teams. I wasn't too sure what to expect or how to go about it, but look at right off the beginning, about 3 minutes in, you got McLeod getting his first goal for me, and that is the first goal of the season, opening it up. Quite an easy goal, gets the rebound, headers it in past the goalkeeper to make it 1-0, and it felt good. And from there, my confidence kind of just went up, really. McLeod getting another goal almost instantly after, in the 10th minute. I had to pick the ball up on the edge of the area and just drive it in, and I was thinking, this is this is easy. We've got this every day, but I get quite lucky there not to concede a goal. They had a really good little passing movement, if I'm honest. That was really good. You got Orbiter here bursting up the wing. He manages to take the two defenders on and just uses his pace. I mean, that's one of the best things about him. He's got pure pace. Unfortunately, Compton, I have no idea how, but he just couldn't finish the ball. He should have really buried that one. I was quite disappointed when he didn't. But McLeod there completing his hat-trick within the first half. I was just gobsmacked at this result. I mean, I know my friendlies have gone in my favour, but 2 of the 3 friendlies that I played, I only won by 1 goal. So I definitely wasn't expecting to go so far ahead. But you can see there the half-time stats. McLeod getting all 3 of the goals, making it 3-0 there. Definitely what we are looking for the start of the season. As I did mention last episode, I do want to try and get myself promoted, try and get myself into the championship. We do concede a goal there in the 52nd minute. Holmes getting on the end of a header. I'm ready to defend there, if I'm honest. My defence isn't good enough to be blocking them and being in the right place at the right time. Beanie does get a goal there, though, in the 65th minute. And that seems to be his strength. He does seem quite tall. I can't remember his exact height, but he seems to be getting on the end of all these shots. I'll make a triple substitution now. I want to try and rotate the team as much as possible, get people a lot of play time, and basically it'll help them develop and help them grow as players, because a lot of my squad that I am bringing in is young, so the more they play, the better basically they're going to become. So that's what I'm going to do, is every game, if possible, I'm going to make 3 substitutions around the 60th, 70th minute, that kind of mark, give them a good run out and give them an opportunity obviously to get goals and play really well. We pick up a penalty here. I was a bit unsure who to let take. I wasn't going to let a Beanie take. I went with McLeod in the end. He's going to step up, see if he can get his 4th goal of the episode. But no, what a phenomenal save. That save was absolutely perfect. There weren't really anything I could say about that. So the game will finish 4-1. We didn't manage to keep a clean sheet, but that is definitely an absolute amazing victory to have straight away. First game of the season, that is surely going to put us top of the league. McLeod there getting man of the match, but a Beanie also getting a very good rating too. So both my strikers are looking good. Remember, Beanie is the guy we bought in ourselves, so I paid about 250,000 for him. He's a young guy, so he's got a lot of potential in him to grow. McLeod was already at the club. He is a bit older, but he's still obviously got potential there. And we're going into a cup game now against Tranmere Rovers, and this game was the most frustrating game I've played in ages. They were so good in the middle of the park. I just could not really build up many attacks. All the opportunities you're seeing on the screen now are literally everything that came up. And to be fair, they came close to discovering that one opportunity than I did for a long time in my own stuff, if I'm honest. They were just they just controlled the play. It was so good how they played. It was really difficult just to break them down. They were just always in the right place at the right time. I do hit the crossbar there, and I'd make my triple substitution just before the end of the game, because it is a cup match, so we will have to go to extra time. So I thought, get my substitutions on, get them all ready to rock and roll, and get some more full fitness players on, basically. But pretty much the only good chance I had in the extra time half was that one. I mean, there's a couple of little chances, but I'd probably say that was the best. I mean, you got this through ball here to Harris. He's a young striker, takes the shot, but it was quite awful, really. The keeper saved that easily. So that will be how that one ends. We will have to go to penalties. And penalties, as you guys know, is not something I do tend to excel at. I'm pretty decent on Ultimate Team, but on career mode, I'm not as good. I mean, you can see the stats on the screen there. I was dominated when it comes to shots and things. Just nothing really was. It was just a frustrating game. Nothing really went that well. But I took my first penalty. I have split them up into double speaks. I didn't think you guys would want to stand there watching them go one by one. But we miss our first, and they score their first. However, we do respond by scoring our second. I try to psych them out, but they do score their third. So it is 2-2. Sorry, they score their second. So it is 2-1. But I do mention to make it 2-2 there by scoring mine, and I put off a save there as well. So we'll even it up now, 2-2 with the same amount of penalties taken. I unfortunately am unable to score there. Can we get through on penalties? Can we scrape it? This is it now. We need to do this. We need to try and get through to the next leg. Nice step up for that final penalty. The tension was on. I was feeling it. I was like, oh no, what's going to happen? And he hits the post of all places as well. So we do manage to go through on penalties. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video, guys. If you have, don't forget to give it a like. And I'll see you all soon for the next one. Cheers.